In a world permeated with barbecue websites under the control of tyrannical administrators, there was one man, a one-man army. He broke all the rules. He allowed his members to speak out, give their opinions, and make the website what it is today. Get ready for Greg Rempe and the Barbecue Central Show.
Live from Cleveland, Ohio, it's the Barbecue Central Show.
Here we are, another Tuesday, and it is the Barbecue Central Show. A very good Tuesday evening to you, wherever you may be. As you all know by now, I am smack dab right here in the middle of Cleveland, Ohio, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame city. 32 degrees, snowing like crazy. Great day for barbecue, wouldn't you say, my friends? Thanks for pulling up a chair. Appreciate it. This is your computer radio experience, especially if you don't have a Wi-Fi radio yet. Those are coming out. Technology rapidly developing, folks. Some people think that internet radio isn't where it's going to be at. Trust me, in a year from now or less, you'll be able to get it in your cars. It'll be coming just like satellite radio is these days. So this is internet radio in its raw form. Thanks for joining me. Got a great show lined up for you. So before we get into anything, let me give you your contact information if you want to jump in on the show tonight. Call at 216-220-0966. That's 216-220-0966. Or if you'd like to email the show, you can certainly do that as well. bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. bbqcentralradio@gmail.com. If you have your email up right now, go ahead and shoot off an email to 1, 2, or 5 of your best friends, buddies, and neighbors. Let them know the Barbecue Central Show is on the air. Include the link latalkradio.com so they can listen live as well. Convert them to Centralites. You're a Centralite. Be proud of it. Spread the word. Let's join or grow the show. Let's grow the listenership. Let's do it. Do it together. Of course, you can always keep up with everything in the world of barbecue and grilling by visiting the website, thebarbecuecentral.com. And if you've missed a show here on LA Talk Radio, just click on the homepage, Barbecue Central Show badge, and there is a full list of archives there on LA Talk Radio. Also, if you're in iTunes, it's on there as well. Just search me by author name, Greg Rempe, or you can search by the show name, LA Talk Radio. I guess that would be the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio, so that's what you want to do. Great show. Let me tell you what's happening tonight. Next segment, we'll be joined by Ray Lampe, Dr. Barbecue. We all know he's a multiple-time author. We all know he's the executive chef at Southern Hospitality in New York City. That's Justin Timberlake's restaurant. We know that he's a worldly man when it comes to barbecue and grilling. So we'll be talking to him about the pork, the other white meat contest that is coming to a close here. Also, he'll be making a appearance on the NFL pregame show this coming Thursday on the NFL Network. So we'll talk to him about that. Also, we'll see if we can't pull that award-winning turkey recipe from him that he claims to have up his sleeve. Third segment, Fred Bernardo will be making his weekly appearance from Fred's Music and BBQ.com. We'll be talking about how to do a turkey on the Big Green Egg. If you have something similar in a ceramic cooking sense, you'll get a good idea of how he does his turkey, what he cooks his turkey at, so on. And also, of course, within that segment, a lucky caller will win some of his Tasty Licks barbecue rub. I believe we'll be giving away the Dixieland Dust and there's a savory poultry rub that he'll be giving away as well. And then fourth segment, free for all, huge this week. The standard 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce donated by Tim at swampsauce.com. And a new giveaway. Billy Bones will be giving away a Billy Bones Goes Green gift pack. This is fabulous. It's as green as it gets, folks. You can use sauce and all the good stuff that comes within there. You can use the wrapping to start your fire, and then you can take the box itself and put it in your smoker and use it to smoke. It's green. mean, the color's not green. You know what I mean. It's green. It's a very catchy term these days. I have a whole green initiative that I'm going to be rolling out in 2009 that you will not believe it'll blow your socks off. I'm going green. I'm going to dare the competition world to go green with me. More on that in 2009, my friends. I'm going to get out right now so we can have ample time with Dr. Barbecue Ray Lampe when we come back. Don't forget, a third segment, Fred Bernardo will be giving away rub along with great turkey recipes, 4-segment free-for-all, 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce, and the Billy Bones Goes Green gift pack. He'll be doing that one a week from now until Christmas. So thank you, Billy, for that. I much appreciate it. Stand by. We'll be right back. Michelle?
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
Get going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at Fred's Music and BBQ.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries every single part and accessory for the egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Then check out our full lineup of Traeger smoker grills. Fred also carries Pro-Q Barbecue, Bradley, and Weber smokers, as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new cooker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue and grilling experience a success. Fred is a direct retailer of companies that sponsor the Barbecue Central show, like Wolf Rub Barbecue Seasonings and the folks at the Barbecue Guru. But you can also get your hands on a full lineup of spices, rubs, and sauces to marinades, accessories, lump charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools by Steven Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful downtown Chillington, Pennsylvania.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
The Big Green Egg is the most unique barbecue and grilling product on the market, with its unmatched capabilities and flexibility that surpass all other conventional cookers combined. It's a smoker, a grill, and an oven. You can literally cook any food on it year-round, from appetizers to entrees to desserts. The Big Green Egg lights fast, and it's ready to cook on within 10 minutes, and no need for that yucky lighter fluid. The ceramic walls retain heat with an accurate temperature control, so there are no hot spots. And since the top is down while you're cooking, there are no grease flare-ups. Its handsome, unique, and decorative design produces the juiciest and most succulent food you'll ever taste. And don't forget about the world-class customer service and the lifetime warranty that goes along with every unit. You can find out more about the Big Green Egg by visiting their website at biggreenegg.com. That's biggreenegg.com. The Big Green Egg, the most versatile and unique barbecue and grilling product on the market.
This is Jennifer Palamas from Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is Barbecue Central.
Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central show on LA Talk Radio.
Barbecue Central show on LA Talk Radio on your Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, next segment, Fred Bernardo from Fred's Music and BBQ.com talking about turkey, giving away free rub, and then, of course, the 4-segment free-for-all for your chance to win a 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce. Also, the Billy Bones Go Green gift pack. So stay tuned for that. Nonetheless, let's continue on with a very important portion of the show. That's, of course, where we bring in one of the favorite guys I like to talk to when it comes to barbecue and grilling. That, of course, being Ray Lampe, Dr. Barbecue. Ray, as always, thanks for coming on the show tonight. How are you?
Hi, Greg. Good to hear you. Been a while.
It's been a while, but things, of course, still rolling ahead for you, and we'll certainly get right into that. When we talked last time, you had a contest going with the pork people, to put it generally. You were going to be giving away some type of trip going out to, I believe it was the Fiesta Bowl. So go ahead, kind of refresh us on that contest, what we need to do to get in on it, and what the deadline is, all the good stuff about it.
Yeah, we're getting down to the final few days. It ends actually, I think, the end of the month, November 30th or whatever it is. It's a very cool deal. The Pork Board signed me on to be a spokesman for this project. And if you go to theotherwhitemeat.com, you'll see my lovely face there, and you can click on it. And you just got to go sign up, and somebody's going to win it. Well, 20 people are going to win a trip to come to the Fiesta Bowl with me, and we're going to have a party out there. It's a pretty nice place to be. January in Arizona is not a bad deal for me at all. So I'm pretty looking forward to it. And I just want to make sure everybody gets signed up because somebody's going to win and get to come. And, like I said, Arizona in January is a good place to be.
What's the website that people need to go to again?
Theotherwhitemeat.com. That's the pork website they've had forever. The Other White Meat is what they've been calling it forever, and it's their old website, and there I am right on there.
Now, aside from the game, which, who knows what's going to be taking place inside as far as the competition is concerned, but what can people look forward to in a menu sense? They've won, they've made the trip out, they want to eat some great food. What can they expect from the good doctor?
Well, we're certainly going to eat pork that day,
right?
Being that the pork board's behind it. The recipes we've been promoting, we haven't actually talked about what exactly we're going to cook, but the 3 recipes we've been using are out of the NFL Game Day book. There's some maple pork on a plank that's really good. It's kind of a pork tenderloin injected with maple syrup and butter, and the other one is the tropical pork chop sandwiches that are marinated in sort of a combination of all kinds of tropical things and grilled up and put on a sandwich with a slice of grilled pineapple and a slice of red pepper. And the last but not least is spicy spare ribs. So those are the 3 recipes we've been using for the promotion. So my guess is we'll be eating some of that.
Ray Lampe, Dr. Barbecue, is our guest. Now, actually kind of corresponding here through the past week, you let me in on the fact that, to me, football season is awesome in itself. And then, of course, the NFL Network, if you're I don't know how cable packages work and satellite packages, but I know I get the NFL Network. And at a certain point during the football year, it's like a whole new season opens up with Thursday Night Football, which I believe started about 3 weeks ago when the Cleveland Browns played the very first game this season. And you're going to be on this coming Thursday for the pregame show, am I right?
Yeah, it's very cool. There's actually going to be three games this year on Thanksgiving. I think it's the first year they've done it. The third one will be in Philadelphia. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a tradition, having it in Philly. Pretty cool place to have it, if it is. And so I'm going to be there promoting the NFL book. I actually approached them and said, since we are partners on this book and it is that Thanksgiving Day, you're going to need somebody out there cooking a turkey. And they were like, oh, yeah, good idea. So, yeah, I will be. They've only promised us like 15 seconds because of the other 2 games. It's it's a pretty short pre-game show for them. But my guess is if I got the turkey looking good and I got a pork roast cooked and a sweet potato pie, and if I got all that looking good, I got a feeling we may get a little more attention than that. But, hey, 15 seconds on the NFL Network right before the game is pretty good stuff anyway, though. So I'm pretty excited about it. I get to do a lot of cool stuff, but, man, the NFL Network's a big deal.
Yeah, of course. Now, is there a specific time or a time window that we should potentially be tuning in, or should we just lock in the TV all day and call it good from there?
Oh, no, all they've told me is between 7 and 8. I guess that's when the pregame show will start, because there's 3 games. I'm sure there's one at noon and probably one at 4. And,
right.
And probably, 7 to 8 will be the pregame. I think that last game starts at 8:15. Now, this is East Coast time that I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So they haven't really nailed it down. My guess is, though, if I got the turkey out there looking good, I figure they'll probably shoot it a couple times, just taking a picture of it, and hopefully they'll talk to us at some point. You just never know. It's live TV, and you never know what's going to really happen with the game and what's going on. But, again, I figure, it's Thanksgiving. They got to talk to the guy with the turkey.
Yeah, I can't imagine Rich Eisen is going to pass up the opportunity to, A, get some pieces of turkey in his mouth, and then get some advice from, a true grill and barbecue king like yourself. Yeah,
well, Rich was nice enough to write the intro for the book, so right. I kind of owe him one. I recently just offered to send the sweet potato pie up into the booth for them. So I can't imagine they're going to pass that offer up. So I kind of expect the sweet potato pie to be in there. Now the turkey, we're going to have to leave it out there so it looks good for a while.
Right.
I already warned them too. I said, unfortunately, it's probably going to be pretty darn cold out there in Philly, out in the parking lot. So we're going to need a microwave to heat this stuff up if you're actually going to eat it, because they said that at 8:00 the guys that are on the pregame show are just hanging around in the green room. My guess is they come back on at probably halftime and then afterwards. But so they're going to be looking for something to eat. So I said I can take care of them guys, no problem.
So it never ceases to amaze me. The world of television. You've been in the championship cook-offs that were on OLN and on the Versus Network a couple years ago. But how much time do you have to invest yourself in getting whatever you're going to be allowed for that 15, 20 seconds or a minute? I mean, how much time on the backside are you investing to get the product to look the way you want it to look, to get that short amount of camera time?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's that's not that unreasonable. Actually, I cooked everything here at home. I'm leaving out first thing tomorrow morning. I got a 1,000-mile drive. I just wasn't going to be able to cook it all in the parking lot there, but I'll still be out there by 5:00 at the latest. And I've learned a lot of this just from watching. Sometimes they hire people to do it for me, but Thanksgiving wasn't that practical to get anybody to come and do it.
Right.
I've learned a lot. You fuss with it and you fuss with it and you look at it and you twist it and you turn it and you put the right plate out there and you put some garnish up and it looks real nice on TV and the payoff is there. Obviously you prop the book up behind it, of course, and you hope for the best. So yeah, I mean, in this case, a couple hours is definitely what you want to be out there. You want to get comfortable too, just in case there's a problem getting settled in, and that's the nature of TV. You spend a whole lot of time waiting for your 15 seconds, and,
right.
and not even 15 minutes of fame, 15 seconds. But yeah, that's how it is. By the way, I heard a rumor the other day that there's a third season of the, whatever you want to call it, the Barbecue Championship Series coming down the pipe.
You probably heard that from a credible source, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was. It was a good source. And nothing official yet, and it was just kind of a nod and a wink. But I think it's coming. I heard good things. Of course, I've heard that before, but
sure.
I think it might happen this spring.
We're talking with Ray Lampe. Dr. Barbecue is our guest tonight. Before we get into this award-winning turkey recipe that we had corresponded with during early part of the week,
I got it.
I want to go ahead and shoot a question your way. This was actually emailed to me in an audio file, so sit back, listen to this, and then go ahead and shoot your answer out to it.
Man, you're a high-tech dude.
Oh,
Greg.
Here we go.
All right, I got a question that I'm hoping you can ask Dr. Barbecue tonight. One of his sponsors is the sugar in the raw, that Tabrano sugar. I tried using it in a rub and really didn't like the results. Could you ask him if when he cooks with it, when he makes his rubs with it, does he grind it up? And also, does he increase the amount of sugar, or does he keep it the same as opposed to brown sugar? I appreciate it, man. Bye.
That was Brad from Georgia, so go ahead and answer that, right?
Man, that sounds like a planted question if ever I heard one. I like that guy. Thanks, Brad. You're a good guy, pimping a sponsor for me. Actually, it's a little bit different for me. I actually make the recipe. So when I make the recipe, if I use sugar in the raw, the quantity is the same. I would guess that if you're switching it out for white sugar or brown sugar, you probably would want to use a little bit more. It's kind of like salt when you switch from, Morton salt to kosher salt. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more air in between the grains, so the right way to do it would be, of course, to weigh it. But so, yeah, I would think that maybe 10 to 20% you want to up it a little bit. When you're making a rub, heck, make it and taste it, and add a little bit more if you want. So grinding it, well, it's not a bad idea. I generally don't, because I'm just okay with the granules being big like that. Once you put it on the meat, it all melts once it starts cooking anyway. But yeah, there's no problem with that. If you want to grind it, sure, go ahead. If you're using any of my recipes that call for it, I would probably measure it first, though, because I didn't grind it when I'm doing that. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. That kind of stuff, hey, do what you like. Whatever works for you. And, measuring perfectly for rubs like that, again, you ought to be tasting them, because I may like it a little sweeter than you may. So you should make it up and go on the short side if you're thinking about it, adding some extra, and then taste it and see what you think.
All right, so we got Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday. You have an award-winning turkey recipe, so please enlighten us with said concoction.
This is as simple as it gets, but this is actually the recipe that I won my first ever barbecue award with. I had been cooking some rib contests, and I went to my first KCBS contest in 1991, and this is how old I am. The category back then in KCBS was poultry. You could cook whatever you wanted, and I cooked a turkey. I didn't know I was supposed to cook all the categories. I just went there with a turkey and cooked it. And here's the recipe that I used. It was something I had been making a lot back then. I got the basic idea from the Frugal Gourmet, and the recipe is basically half butter and half sherry. Just buy cheap sherry. Don't buy that cooking sherry because it's too salty. But regular old sherry, the $5 bottle. It's on the bottom shelf at the liquor store.
Right.
And half and half. So you make about a cup of sherry and about a cup of melted butter, and inject the turkey all up with that, and then season it and cook it. It works very well on the grill, or you can do it in the oven this way too. And then what I do sometimes is I'll make up another batch, and about halfway through the cooking, I'll inject it again just to make sure I get it all good and pumped up. And the flavor of the butter and the sherry just really goes well with turkey. I just think it's real special, and I still make it like that. But it's for me, it's really a pretty cool recipe because I won my first KCBS trophy with that. Things have changed a lot. You can't cook a turkey at KCBS anymore. But if you ever look at some of them pictures that float around of me when I was skinny and had a short beard and long hair many years ago, standing next to a turkey, that's it. That's the recipe. But it's a good one.
Do you brine the turkey? Do you brine the turkey, Ray?
I generally don't. I like to buy them butterball turkeys that are kind of pre-brined, and I certainly wouldn't if I was going to inject it with that. I don't know. I've never been much of a fan of brining. I've been getting into it a little bit more lately. I always figure with stuff like that, especially if you buy those turkeys that are all pumped up, and I actually like butterballs. It's just kind of an old family tradition. My grandma always bought those, and I continue to. But if you get those, you don't really need to brine them. And like so many things, if you just don't overcook it, it'll be okay. It won't. You won't have that problem.
Is the recipe that you just gave us available online anywhere, or is that could that be made available?
I don't know if it is. It's in my first cookbook, I think. But it's about that simple. Just cook it like you would any other way, and it's just a 50-50 mix of sherry and melted butter.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll look for. We'll send people over to the Other White Meat to get registered up to get to the Fiesta Bowl to eat some good food and watch a good football game. We'll watch you this coming Thursday on the NFL Network, and of course, we will be trying that Well, for those that are daring enough, try that injection that you just laid out for us. Ray, always appreciate the time, the insight. One of the favorite guys to rap to when it comes to barbecue and grilling. Appreciate it, and hopefully we'll have you on again soon.
Hey, thanks for having me, Greg. Always a pleasure.
All right, take care. Ray Lampe, if you need him. His website, drbbq.com. That's drbarbecue.com. Brad, hopefully we got your question answered. By the way, note to Centralites, if you want to ask a question to a guest, that's probably not the worst way to do it. If you have the ability to record something so I can play it. Very high tech. As Harry Carey would say, it's very high tech. I like it. All right, when we come back, we'll have Fred Bernardo talking about how to do a turkey on the Big Green Egg. And we'll go to Scotty this time. Stand by.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show on LA Talk Radio.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
The Big Green Egg is the most unique barbecue and grilling product on the market, with its unmatched capabilities and flexibility that surpass all other conventional cookers combined. It's a smoker, a grill, and an oven. You can literally cook any food on it year-round, from appetizers to entrees to desserts. The Big Green Egg lights fast, and it's ready to cook on within 10 minutes, and no need for that yucky lighter fluid. The ceramic walls retain heat with an accurate temperature control, so there are no hot spots. And since the top is down while you're cooking, there are no grease flare-ups. Its handsome, unique, and decorative design produces the juiciest and most succulent food you'll ever taste. And don't forget about the world-class customer service and the lifetime warranty that goes along with every unit. You can find out more about the Big Green Egg by visiting their website at biggreenegg.com. That's biggreenegg.com. The Big Green Egg, the most versatile and unique barbecue and grilling product on the market.
Forget going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at Fred's Music and BBQ.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries every single part and accessory for the egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Then check out our full lineup of Traeger smoker grills. Fred also carries Pro-Q barbecue, Bradley, and Weber smokers, as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new cooker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue and grilling experience a success. Fred is a direct retailer of companies that sponsor the Barbecue Central show, like Wolf Rub Barbecue Seasonings and the folks at the Barbecue Guru. But you can also get your hands on a full lineup of spices, rubs, and sauces to marinades, accessories, love charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tool by Steven Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful downtown Shillington, Pennsylvania.
On your computer, on your Wi-Fi radio, on your iPhone. Commercial-free, original talk. Only on LA Talk Radio, your favorite talk station. Let's get back to the Barbecue Central show on LA Talk Radio.
Welcome back. Barbecue Central show here on LA Talk Radio on your Tuesday evening. Thanks again to Ray Lampe for joining me last segment. DrBBQ.com, DrBBQ.com. That's his personal website. Don't forget he'll be on the pregame show on the NFL Network on Thursday. PorkTheOtherWhiteMeat.com or TheOtherWhiteMeat.com. Many things going on with that guy. But don't forget, this coming Thursday is Turkey Day. And we've been giving all of you folks many different recipes when it comes to doing turkeys. And my next guest is certainly not going to change it up any. His name, of course, is Fred Bernardo. He is the owner of Fred's Music and BBQ out in beautiful Shillington, Pennsylvania. And you can find him at fredsmusicandbbq.com. Fred, thanks for coming on tonight. How are you?
Good, Greg. How about yourself?
Can't complain.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Fred, as well. And what we want to do is go ahead and get your take on how to do the turkey. Watch your video that you can find at fredsmusicandbbq.com. And, of course, very entertaining. You're certainly a very good orator, and you're very charismatic, and that translates well in video as, of course, on the radio. So what I want to remind listeners is that we'll be giving away some Tasty Licks barbecue rub, yes?
Yes.
During this segment. So if you feel lucky, we will broach what we normally do and not take phone calls during interviews and take a phone call for a winner. So you can call 216-220-0966. That's 216-220-0966 for your chance to win some Tasty Licks barbecue rub. Fred, let's start from the beginning. Are you a briner or are you not a briner?
I'm sort of sometimes a briner and then sometimes not a briner. It depends how lazy I feel, to tell you the truth.
It seems to be a subject almost as critical as do you foil or do you not, when it comes to this point of the year.
Absolutely. Do you foil or do you not? And then do you tell the truth?
Exactly.
But the brining step, I haven't been doing it the last year or two, but I was just thinking the other day maybe I should start again. But sometimes it's hard to find a place if you have a large turkey, if you've got it brining and you want to keep it cold, if it's not, now this year it's really cold outside. You could put it outside, or in the garage, but sometimes I wouldn't have a place to even stash a large turkey with, in a brine.
Exactly. So why don't you go ahead and kind of give us your rundown of what you're going to be doing in regards to turkey this coming Thanksgiving?
Well, I'll probably cook a turkey. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, but if you look at the...
Oh! Shit. That was terrible. Just hung up on Fred. Stand by. Oh, boy. Well, we've certainly done it this time. He's probably still in the midst of talking about his recipe. Here we go.
Hey there.
Technical issue on my end. I apologize, Fred.
That's okay. How much of me did you get?
We got to the point where I said, what are you going to be doing this Thanksgiving?
Oh. Well, I'm going to be cooking turkey, and I'm going to be cooking a rib roast, a ribeye roast.
Wow, very good.
And, yeah, well, I cook them. I roast both of them on a big green egg and, in any kind of ceramic cooker, but I have a big green egg here at the house, and they just get fantastic. And I'll probably do a turkey like I did on the video that's on the website, which is, sort of a little different twist on a traditional way to roast a turkey, I think. But it's only because of the secret ingredient, the secret basting sauce.
Yeah, and we're going to bring that up here in a second, but let me go ahead and get our winner here. Area code 225, you're on with the Barbecue Central Show. This is Fred Bernardo and Greg Rempe. Name and where you're calling from. Caller? All right, well, evidently we didn't want to hang on too long to win free rub. So go, Fred, what I wanted to ask you about is in the video you make specific reference to a face-down version of cooking a turkey, and can you explain that a little bit?
Yep, I call it face down because the turkey is upside down, so if he had his head and if he had his face, it would be down. This is something that I heard a story from one of my employees, one of my buddies that's worked for me for years. His wife was a gourmet chef, and she always cooked the turkey, but she got she partied a little too much the night before Thanksgiving, so my buddy, Jan, had to make the turkey for the family himself, and as I said in the video, he's a drummer, and the only cooking he ever did was on the drums.
Exactly.
So he made the turkey, and she ridiculed him because it turns out when they pulled it out of the oven, it was upside down. But as the story goes, the breast meat was more juicy than it ever had been before. And because it was on the bottom, all the drippings are, basting the breast from the inside out. And after I checked around a little, this is reasonably common. And my grandmother, who made unbelievably good turkey, had always done the same thing, I found out just recently. So I did a face-down turkey, and you can see it on the video.
All right. So, Fred, we're going to go ahead and join a caller from area code 361, Barbecue Central Show. Name and where you're calling from.
My name is Robert, and I'm calling from Corpus Christi, a friend of good old Surfing Sapo there.
All right, Robert, thanks for calling in. In case you didn't know why you're calling in, guess what? You just won a 2-pack, or you just won some free Fred Bernardo's Tasty Licks barbecue rub. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it sounds great.
Fred, tell our caller perhaps what he's actually won.
You're going to get the 2 rubs that are featured with in the turkey video on the website.
Fabulous.
And that is my Signore Bernardo savory poultry seasoning, which is really a good thing on chicken or turkey or anything. And the other one is Dixieland Dust, which is my Creole rub. And I also use some of that on the turkey. So if you watch the video, you'll see that, you see how both of them are used together. And, man, it makes a fantastic turkey.
Robert, what do you think about that?
Sounds great, and I'm looking forward to trying them out.
All right, Robert, all you need to do is go ahead and email me what your shipping information is. And if you don't have my email address, I'm sure Lyndon will be happy to provide that for you, and we'll get it right out to you.
Sounds great.
Thanks for calling in, Robert. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, man. Enjoy the rubs.
All right, that's Robert in Corpus Christi, Texas. So we're shooting it all over. There was Georgia last week. It's going to Texas this week. Oof.
Cool.
It's all over the place. You're blowing
we love
up.
Doing that.
All right, so we've described the face-down version. Now, you made a mention here just a few minutes ago about your special basting sauce. I must say, it's very unfair that you bring it up because you know nobody outside of the state of Pennsylvania can get your basting sauce.
Well, you know, that'll give you another reason to visit my store, even though, you know, in the state of Pennsylvania, no one can sell any alcoholic products except, the state sells the wine and liquor, and then we have special beer stores where you get your beer in the state of Pennsylvania. But there's one right down the street from my store, so you can come over to the store, check out some barbecue gear, and then we'll take you over for some of that special basting sauce.
Now, for those that aren't familiar exactly what we're talking about or you haven't seen the video, there's a beer that's made in Pennsylvania called Yuengling Lager, and it is a storied beer beyond any, almost as storied as the Christmas ale that you can get from the Great Lakes Brewing Company here in Cleveland. But unfortunately, you can't get it outside of Pennsylvania. That's the only drawback. So,
I don't know how far they get, but, you know, they can only make so much of it, and it is the oldest brewery in the United States.
That's right.
And it's built into the side of a mountain in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, which is what we call our coal regions, you know, about 30, 40 miles north of me. And the water comes right out of the mountain, and they make the beer out of it, and it's pretty good stuff. You know, and the smoking guitar player, that's his favorite brand.
Well, I've had it many times. We're, you know, just a hop, skip, and a jump from Pennsylvania, so I've had it a number of times. It is actually very good. So now getting back to the turkey, do you stuff your turkey? Do you put aromatics in it? What's your device of choice?
You know, I got to tell you, I have no special way to do it, but on the video I put just, you know, onion, carrot, and celery, some rub, of course. I rub the whole thing with olive oil or butter or garlic butter. Put some of that stuff on the inside, put some in the pan, and maybe jam some parsley and, you know, whatever other fresh herbs you got in there too. And I got to tell you, when you do it on a ceramic grill or even like a pellet grill or, you know, where it stays closed, or probably even on a gas grill, though I haven't done one in years, it just gets so good, you know, and you can almost freeform it. I mean, I know people that stick apples, lemons, oranges, you know, all kinds of things inside. And, you know, the face down thing works really good. In the video, I didn't really do it, but sometimes it helps to do it face up for a half an hour or so just to kind of let the fat render out of that skin and then flip it over face down and just cook it that way. And it just gets really, really quite good. You know, turkey's a tough one. That breast, even when it's juicy, sometimes it tastes dry. So you want it as moist as possible.
What are your internal temperatures that you shoot for?
Well, I make sure I get to 180 in the thigh. And I think another way to make sure you get the temperatures you need is I don't tie or wrap my bird up, like bind it in any way and pull the drumsticks in or pull the wings in. Mm-hmm. I actually let them kind of flay out a little as it cooks. And I think that the heat gets down into the thighs and things better that way. So that's what I always do. And you know, when the breast is on the bottom, of course, it's a lot harder to measure. But you can stick a thermometer in there, 160 in the breast, but you definitely want 180 in the thighs. And you know, when you got a big one like I did in that video,
right.
And that bugger was frozen. It took 3 days to thaw it out.
Yeah.
And you got to get them thighs cooked.
All right, so we'll chase people over to TastyLicksBBQ.com to get the rubs, and of course, Fred's Music and BBQ.com is the site to get cookers and accoutrement extraordinaire when it comes to any type of cookers and grills. Fred, always appreciate the conversation. Thanks for sharing the face-down version. Unfortunately, we can't thank you for sharing the Yuengling. But perhaps,
well, you can watch it on the video, and you can almost smell it.
Exactly.
I think, on that video.
Fred, always appreciate
really
the conversation, and appreciate you with the giveaways, especially with the rubs. And we'll look to have you on again soon.
Anytime, Greg. Just send me that winner.
All right, Fred. Thanks.
Okay. Take care.
Fred Bernardo again. Fred's Music and BBQ.com. If you want to get some of his rubs, it's TastyLicksBBQ.com. Folks, we're not done yet. Fourth segment free-for-all coming up, so get ready to dial in to win. It's 216-220-0966. We're giving away a 2-pack of Petey River Swamp Sauce and a Billy Bones Goes Greens gift pack. Stand by. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
The Big Green Egg is the most unique barbecue and grilling product on the market, with its unmatched capabilities and flexibility that surpass all other conventional cookers combined. It's a smoker, a grill, and an oven. You can literally cook any food on it year-round, from appetizers to entrees to desserts. The Big Green Egg lights fast, and it's ready to cook on within 10 minutes, and no need for that yucky lighter fluid. The ceramic walls retain heat with an accurate temperature control, so there are no hot spots. And since the top is down while you're cooking, there are no grease flare-ups. Its handsome, unique, and decorative design produces the juiciest and most succulent food you'll ever taste. And don't forget about the world-class customer service and the lifetime warranty that goes along with every unit. You can find out more about the Big Green Egg by visiting their website at biggreenegg.com. That's biggreenegg.com. The Big Green Egg, the most versatile and unique barbecue and grilling product on the market.
Forget going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at Fred's Music and BBQ.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries every single part and accessory for the egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Then check out our full lineup of Traeger smoker grills. Fred also carries Pro-Q barbecue, Bradley, and Weber smokers, as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new cooker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue and grilling experience a success. Fred is a direct retailer of companies that sponsor the Barbecue Central show, like Wolf Rub Barbecue Seasonings and the folks at the Barbecue Guru. But you can also get your hands on a full lineup of spices, rubs, and sauces to marinades, accessories, love charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools by Steven Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful downtown Shillington, Pennsylvania.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose. Make ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
To get on the Barbecue Central show, call 216-220-0966.
Once again, here's your host, Greg Rempe.
All right, wrapping up Barbecue Central show for this Tuesday evening, so let's go ahead and get some winners. 2-pack of PD River Swamp Sauce up for grabs, or the Billy Bones, or should I say the Billy Bones, goes green. We got a caller on the line. It's 517 area code, name and where you're calling from.
Hey, this is Dave from Hillsdale, Michigan, calling again. Big Bear's Barbecue.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
How you doing?
Not too bad. What's up?
Hey, I'm calling in to get my friend Billy Bones gift pack.
Shouldn't there be like a regular radio 30-day waiting period?
I don't know. I can't believe it. I tried for a month to get on, couldn't get you. And then 2 weeks in a row, I just try and boom.
There you go. All right.
That's crazy.
Hey, well, you're a National Barbecue Forum guy, so you certainly appreciate the Billy Bones thing. So go ahead, again, send me your shipping info. I'll get it out to Billy, and let me know what you think about that.
All right. Well, hey, Billy's a good guy. We've been friends for a while, and you can't go wrong with his product.
No doubt about it.
That's right.
All right.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Winner number one, we go to area code 319. Name and where you're calling from.
Mark, calling from Wapello, Iowa.
Mark from Iowa. Thanks for joining the show tonight. How are you?
Great. Doing wonderful.
You calling in to win?
I'm calling in for the swamp sauce.
Well, lucky you, because that's the only thing we got at the moment. Mark gets the swamp sauce, no doubt about it. Have you been trying to call in and win for the last many weeks?
Actually, this is the first Tuesday I've been able to listen. I always catch on the podcast.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad you could get the show live tonight. What'd you think about it? Give me your thoughts.
I enjoyed it. I actually caught the last half hour in the turkey talk. I'm good friends with Darren from Smoky D's in Des Moines, Iowa.
Right.
And we've been emailing back and forth all week. I think he said he has 40 turkeys brining tonight.
Wow.
So it's kind of interesting to compare notes a little bit.
Cool. All right. Well, Mark, all you need to do is send me your shipping info, and we'll get it down to Tim at Swamp Sauce, and you will have that sauce soon enough.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you listening tonight.
Sure.
Take care. And why not go to area code 919, name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mike Lewis from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Mike, how are you tonight?
Real good. Been listening to the show.
What are your thoughts tonight, Mike?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
What are your thoughts tonight about the show?
Real good. I always enjoy. I don't get a chance to listen as much as I would like to because of my schedule, but I sure enjoyed it.
Mike, what are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving? Are you going to be smoking a turkey? Are you going to be doing it in the oven?
Going to be smoking the turkey on my stumps.
Now, are you a briner or a non-briner?
Oh, definitely a briner.
And so obviously you're using a fresh turkey?
Oh, yes. Got one the other day over the weekend.
Now, there's a great debate on, just get the turkey you can get your hands on, whether it be frozen free at the grocery store or if you go ahead and make the extra effort to get the fresh turkey. Where do you weigh in on that subject?
Oh, I think that the fresh turkey is the way to go. Then you don't risk them doing any pre-brines or adding anything in the turkey that you certainly don't want. Cool.
All right. Well, Mike, I'm dragging you out here because I've fresh run out of prizes.
Oh.
the night you
the first time I've called.
You know what? I'm going to do something unprecedented. I have a secret stash of rub, and if you're up for rub, I will send you a bottle of my choice of the Tasty Licks barbecue rub from Fred Bernard, who gave me some on my own to try. I'll give you a bottle if you're okay with that.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, Mike, all you have to do is send me your shipping info, and I will get it out to you tomorrow, I promise.
Okay.
All right, Mike, thanks for listening tonight.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, we got room for one more phone call? Why not? We go to area code 225, name and where you're calling from.
Jack from Walker, Louisiana.
Jack, how are you tonight?
Doing just great. How are you doing?
Jack, I have to be honest. I'm fresh out of prizes.
Well, heck, that's okay.
What are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to be frying a turkey. Going to inject it with a good beer injection, good Cajun beer injection, and hope it'll turn out pretty good.
Now, have you fried turkeys before, or is this your first go-around?
Oh, it's about my fourth or fifth go-around with this.
So what do you think? You've obviously had turkey the regular way, probably in an oven. I'm imagining on a barbecue pit as well, and now fried turkey. Can you explain to listeners what the taste and texture difference is between a fried turkey versus a barbecue or roasted turkey?
Sure. It's very crispy on the outside, and juices are really locked in once that hot oil sears in the skin. And it's very once you inject it, it gives all the flavor inside the turkey and makes it real tasty.
And you're safe, of course. You always fill the pot with water first, measure the turkey. You don't just throw it in willy-nilly.
That's correct, because every volume of each turkey is different, and you don't want to have too much oil in there or it will ball over.
Exactly. So, Jack, here's what I want to do. Because you've shared this great information about frying turkeys, if you're amenable, I will send you 2 bottles of Reverend Marvin's original barbecue sauce from Florence, South Carolina. It's a mustard-based sauce. This sauce is by far some of the best barbecue sauce, aside from swamp sauce, that I've ever had in my life. It's completely out of the box. Have you ever had a mustard-based sauce before, Jack?
No, I have not. Sound like a good thing to try, though.
This stuff is it's almost good pretty much on anything. So go ahead and send me your shipping information, and I will send you 2 bottles of this Reverend Marvin sauce. You'll be hooked, I swear. And if you're not, I'll send you 2 more bottles so you can try those until you become a fan.
Hey, I'm sure I'll be a fan right off the bat.
All right, Jack, send me that shipping information, and we'll get that right out to you.
All right, boss.
Thanks
sure
for listening.
Will do.
Okay, thanks for listening tonight, Jack.
All right, bye-bye.
Man, we're giving it all out tonight. We're giving away the farm and the sink. Can I keep the farm? All right, Mike gets rub. Jack gets sauce. Doing a little house cleaning here to remember what the hell I'm going to be sending out tomorrow. Hey, folks, thanks for listening tonight. I want to thank my guests, Ray Lampe, Dr. Barbecue. You can find out more about him at drbbq.com, drbarbecue.com. I believe the pork website is theotherwhitemeat.com for your chance. Don't forget, it's going to be ending this month for your chance to fly out to the Fiesta Bowl. He'll cook for you, and then you'll watch the game. That's a fabulous prize in itself. And don't forget to watch him on the pregame this coming Thursday on the NFL Network. He'll be cooking turkey and other such revelry. Hook him up. Get the queue up for the doctor. He'll appreciate it. Thanks for the multitude of callers. Mark, Mike, Jack, Dave. It's a plethora. Thanks to the Barbecue Central crew tonight for running the sound. Sam Hassan in Southern California. Don't forget to stay tuned for Broad Topics coming up behind me tonight with Laura Joan, Kelly, and Jillian. They'll be talking about stuff that women talk about, so be sure to stay tuned for that. It's good stuff. What can I tell you? And, of course, we'll see you back here next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a show that I couldn't possibly tell you about at this point because it would just be too exciting to live a whole week without knowing about. So stay tuned for that. Until we meet again, folks, this is the Barbecue Central Show. I'm your program host, Greg Rempe, and I'm a proud U.S. American. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Mom and Dad love you. And as I always say to end every show, good night now. Going from site to site to get all your barbecue and grilling supplies and make your first and final stop at Fred's Music and BBQ.com. In the market for a new barbecue pit, we have all the big name brands like Big Green Egg and more. As a matter of fact, Fred's is staffed by eggheads and carries every single part and accessory for the egg. More of a pellet head, you say? Then check out our full lineup of Traeger smoker grills. Fred also carries Pro-Q Barbecue, Bradley, and Weber smokers, as well as a full lineup of charcoal grills. And once you're outfitted with your new cooker or grill, you'll find absolutely everything you need to make your barbecue and grilling experience a success. Fred is a direct retailer of companies that sponsor the Barbecue Central Show, like Wolf Rub Barbecue Seasonings and the folks at the Barbecue Guru. But you can also get your hands on a full lineup of spices, rubs, and sauces to marinades, accessories, lump charcoal, wood chips, pellets, chunks, and even the great grilling tools by Steven Reichland of Barbecue U fame. Check Fred out on the web at fredsmusicandbbq.com or check out their fully stocked showroom in beautiful downtown Chillington, Pennsylvania.
The future of barbecue is already here at thebarbecueguru.com. From the amazing guru that monitors and controls the temperatures of any charcoal, wood, or electric pit to the Caldera Tallboy knockdown smoker. Yes, it breaks down and stores flat, yet it's still a robust, sturdy, portable cooker and smokehouse. It also serves as an efficient temperature-controlled convection oven using wood or charcoal. The Tallboy is designed to fit all catering pans and can be used as a warming oven. You can cook in any style you choose, like ribs, chicken, jerky, vegetables, smoked cheese, whatever you want. Take it to KCBS competitions and unload it from the trunk of your car. TheBarbecueGuru.com is where you'll find the Caldera 3-Bay Caterer. It's stainless steel and uses charcoal or sterno for chafing purposes. And it doubles as a 3-bay sink or wash station with hot water and knocks down in seconds with no tools required for transportation and storage. The future of barbecue is here at thebarbecueguru.com. That's www.thebbqguru.com or call 1-800-288-GURU.
The Big Green Egg is the most unique barbecue and grilling product on the market, with its unmatched capabilities and flexibility that surpass all other conventional cookers combined. It's a smoker, a grill, and an oven. You can literally cook any food on it year-round, from appetizers to entrees to desserts. The Big Green Egg lights fast, and it's ready to cook on within 10 minutes, and no need for that yucky lighter fluid. The ceramic walls retain heat with an accurate temperature control, so there are no hot spots. And since the top is down while you're cooking, there are no grease flare-ups. Its handsome, unique, and decorative design produces the juiciest and most succulent food you'll ever taste. And don't forget about the world-class customer service and the lifetime warranty that goes along with every unit. You can find out more about the Big Green Egg by visiting their website at biggreenegg.com. That's biggreenegg.com. The Big Green Egg, the most versatile and unique barbecue and grilling product on the market.